Holy it's been a while. How y'all doing there in that camera? Is YouTube treating you well? Are you still having fun playing DBD? Are you excited for the new Killer or Survivor?
Whoa, Bill, slow your roll. Yes, it's been a few weeks since our last episode. If you are watching our solo queue Survivor series or watch us on Twitch, then you already know the story.
Yeah, you're lazy and stopped showing up to work.
No, I was sick. My whole family had COVID. We had fairly mild symptoms, so that was nice. But my voice was very bad and I sounded sick. I thought it was best to take a break.
Well, I'm glad you're back. If I knew how to run these cameras, I'd just do the show without you. You're lucky you're good for something.
Wow, glad to be back. And good to see you too, Bill.
Let's get these codes out of the way first.
We have several codes for you, and hopefully they are not expired by the time this video goes live.
There are some BP codes and even a code that grants rift fragments to help with tome completion.
First up, we have the Valentine's Day code, OINKYOUNEEDISLOVE, which gives you 200,000 blood points.
Enter the code LANTERNFESTIVAL to get 15 rift fragments. That is 1.5 tome levels.
CASHIEN is a code you can enter for 88,888 blood points. Lastly, we have Lucky Money for 16,888 blood points.
Well, the new Ringu chapter is upon us. Remember that time I went into the well and found out what the licenses they were originally after?
How can I forget? I hurt my back trying to help you get out of that well. It took me forever to even find you. Bill, are you out here? Hello? Bill?
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Just kidding. I've been out here collecting clues. PHDR dropped a teaser for the new Ringu chapter. I was trying to find out more about what was coming this March. Oh, don't be a pansy. It wasn't that bad. Remember, it turned out BHVR really wanted Pingu as the next killer.
But instead, we get Ringu, the Onryō, or her real name, Sadako Yamamura. She is a vengeful ghost that is invisible and can traverse the realm, manifesting when she is ready to strike. With her comes 3 new perks. Jesus.
What's the matter, Rup? You look like you've seen a ghost. Her first perk is another Scourge Hook, Floods of Rage. This perk causes 4 random hooks to become Scourge Hooks. When the survivor is unhooked from a Scourge Hook, the aura of all other survivors are revealed for 7 seconds at Tier 3. Let's take a look.
This seems very much like barbecue and chili, except when someone is unhooked instead of when the killer hooks someone.
Yes, very much like that, except barbecue works off any hook and gives you extra blood points and is a much more useful of a time to see auras.
Agreed. Next up we have Call of Brine. This is a gen regression perk. After damaging a generator, it regresses at 200% speed and its aura is revealed to you. Each time a survivor completes a good skill check on a generator affected by Call of Brine, you receive a loud noise notification. Let's take a look.
This perk is a bit like Ruin, but doesn't involve a hex totem. The downside is another survivor could come along and stop the regression quickly.
This perk could shine in the late game if there's 1 or 2 survivors dead. It could really pair well with Pop Goes the Weasel, making it hard for the last 2 or 3 survivors to finish the last generator.
Lastly, we have Merciless Storm.
This perk activates 1 time per generator when the generator progress hits 90%. The survivors that are repairing the gen are faced with continuous skill checks, and if they miss a skill check, or stop repairing the generator, it becomes blocked for 20 seconds at Tier 3.
Let's take a look. Oh boy, looks like they added yet another skill check perk. Looks like BHVR knows your weakness, Rupture.
There is also a new survivor, bringing the total to 30 survivors.
Yoichi Asakawa brings with him 3 new perks as well.
He has a new boon perk called Dark Theory.
Garbage perk, by the way.
How do you know? You've barely used it.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do the math on what 2% haste will get you.
The boon perk grants you 2% haste while in the boon radius, but also the effect lasts for 4 seconds after leaving the radius. Let's take a look.
Let me give you a little math lesson, buddy. Get out your notepad.
Hashtag notebook is real.
Survivors move at 4 meters per second. This perk adds 2%, which will give you a total of 4.08% movement speed.
I'm crunching the numbers.
Don't bother, I've done the math. This means you would need a total of 12.5 seconds with the status effect to even gain 1 meter over normal speed.
Good point. The odds that 0.08 meters per second is going to save you from getting hit or not is not very likely.
Food and Dark Theory is destined to never be used.
Next up, we have the perk Empathic Connection, or what I like to call the Sandbag Me perk.
Whenever a survivor is injured, they can see your aura when within 96 meters of your location. You also heal injured survivors 10% faster.
Let's take a look. Seems useful.
If you run it, you can bet your last dollar that I'll be running to you if the killer is chasing me.
Number 1 Sandbagger Bill.
Our last perk is Parental Guidance.
God, can she stop doing that? Dang. Now this perk looks promising. I think it fits our favorite build pretty well.
Yes, we do have to drop Pebble for it, but it does seem like it might be useful.
Parental Guidance makes it so you can stun the killer by any means and your scratch marks, pools of blood, and grunts of pain stop for the next 10 seconds.
Great if you have to head-on stun the killer and have some ways to break line of sight quickly.
Let's take a look. We'd love to go on and on this week since it's been a while, but we are recording this episode and it's almost my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Did you get me anything?
Nope, but if you have Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming, don't forget to stop over at gaming.amazon.com and pick up your free code for a Dwight cosmetic.
Gee, thanks. I already did that. Well, we'll have a link for that in the description, as well as all the codes.
Don't forget to stop by and visit us sometime over at Rupture's Twitch channel. The link is here and in the description. And don't forget, we missed you guys, and we're glad Rupture is healthy and ready for his birthday / 3-year anniversary celebration stream.
Which you missed if you're watching this video and didn't stop by last Saturday.
I'm your host, Bill Overbeck.
And I'm Rupture.
Catching up to me in age, I see. See you next week.